working in the surgical profession and in healthcare more broadly have been aware for a long time that sexual harassment and sexual assault are occurring in their work environments. However, there have been several gaps in our understanding of these issues, and in this study, published in the British Journal of Surgery, we set out to shed new light on them. In particular, we investigated how often members of the surgical workforce are experiencing sexual harassment, sexual assault, and rape perpetrated by colleagues. Not by patients, but by one's own co-workers, those individuals that they may need to work with day in and day out to care for patients, and some of whom stand in relative positions of power. The results of our study showed that sexual misconduct in surgery is rather commonplace. We found, for example, that 1 in 3 women working in surgery had been sexually assaulted by a colleague at least once in the past 5 years, if not more often. The majority of women, about 63%, also reported being sexually harassed by colleagues. We also consistently found across analyses that the rates of sexual harassment and assault were significantly lower for men, indicating that women and men in the surgical workforce are effectively living different realities. For many women, the simple act of going to work and being around colleagues is going to mean encountering sexual harassment and assault, coming from those very same individuals they're supposed to work with to care for patients. Results also showed that there is a widespread lack of faith in the organizations who are responsible for preventing these issues and appropriately dealing with perpetrators. This includes NHS trusts, who have a duty to protect the workforce, as well as the General Medical Council, the British Medical Association, Health Education England, and the Royal Colleges. Overall, these findings make clear that the surgical profession has a serious issue on its hands. Although this feels like a bad day for surgery, there's also great potential for generating fundamental change. Yet as our study shows, the current system is untrusted and so ultimately unfit for purpose. That's why fundamental change needs to start with the commissioning of a safe, supportive, and independent system for reporting and investigating issues of sexual misconduct, to be commissioned and supported by the NHS, the colleges, and regulators.